Good morning, friends. This is Renee, your peaceful warrior here, and I wanted to come to you today to do a quick as it can be, Yin Yoga sequence. Yesterday I tried to do it while I was at the gym and the internet connection was not very good, so I didn't get anyone that was trying to get on, so I didn't do it. And I did just do it this morning in the Zoom group, but I know many of you are opposed to Zoom or haven't jumped on yet. So let me just tell you quickly, Yin is slower, more internal. Yin, like yin and yang, is related to the female, so it's softer. And it's a time where you can really give yourself grace in the pose. Grace in that you're not worried about what you look like or what everybody else is doing. It's really, it's about a time to go inward and reflect and just honor where you are. So normally you hold it from anywhere from a minute to 3 minutes. For the sake of this, I'm going to probably shorten it up a little bit because I want to do at least 30 minutes. And then you can always pause and hold and do some more. But you do want to have a little pillow or block. I don't have blocks, so here's my pillow that I'm using. And I think it's kind of cute. And I'm also using a rolled up towel because we will prop it behind our back and in our shoulders and stuff. So have those handy. If you have an essential oil, of course, I am using one of my favorites, my Warrior Blend. Just put some essential oil on and either put it on a tissue, rub it in your hand, you put it on your neck, where your glands are. In your hair is always good. And like I said, you can have a tissue diffuser somewhere around. So let's get started. So I want you just to get into a comfortable position. So whether it's easy seated, let's add some music here. Not that. That's a little better. A little yin music. So get comfortable. And I'm going to say easy seated if that works for you. Or if one leg in, one leg out feels better. I'm going to back a little more. Just in a position where you can hang out and hold. So you're going to take one of your pillows or blocks and you're just going to rest forehead to it. And letting your hands come down. Now, I might not stay in the pose because I lift my head to talk. That doesn't mean I want you don't have to really watch me. It's really about you just listening and do what feels right. Whatever gravitates to you, I want you to get into that zone, your zone right now. So I would like you to bring something to your brow, that third eye, that sixth chakra, and just awareness there. Let your hands come out, softening your body, and find your breath. So I encourage you to do this with your eyes closed. As you take those strong, healthy breaths in through your nose, feel the shoulders expand, feel them open up, and then soften, release. Let your face relax, your shoulders, your hands, your jaw. Now, can you make a small adjustment? Can you make a small adjustment to allow yourself to go a little deeper? Now, allow yourself to go a hair deeper, but don't let your sit bones pop up. So that might mean you have to adjust your legs. That's what I'm doing a little bit. Adjusting my pillow. And just find your breath. Thinking about what it is your body needs right now. Breathing in that state of calm. Healthy breath, healthy energy, fuel for your body. And then let's wander over to one side, bringing your block, your blanket, your pillow, whatever it is with you. Lean. So really the goal in each pose is to get to a place where you can hang out, allow yourself to soften, focus on the breath, but then maybe make a slight adjustment to go a little deeper. Slight adjustment to go a little deeper. As you're taking those deep breaths into your shoulders, feel as though your shoulders are rising up, opening up. Let's see if I can adjust a little more. See, I need to really get a tripod, but let's see if that's going to do it. Literally. And then we're going to slowly come over to the other side. So take your time And maybe even adjust your leg. So if you're in easy seated, just switch the leg that was in front, just switch it out. You don't want to get any discomfort while you're here. And just lean into it. Again, bringing that brow to your block or your pillow. Feeling the body start to soften. Using this time, this is your time, your power hour to fuel the body. Use your thoughts. Calm thoughts, thinking about breathing in calm energy, healthy energy, peaceful energy, balancing energy. Can you make a slight adjustment and go a little deeper? So I can't do that here, not on this side. So I'm going to make a slight adjustment out. Check in, how does this side feel? Is there a difference? 2 more big breaths, softening the face, your jaw, your shoulders, your hands. And then making your way back to center slowly. Carefully come on up. Let's send the legs long. We're going to work into a twist. So just shake those legs out a little bit. I'm going to give you some options. We're going to start with our right leg. We're going to pull it in. If this feels good for you, stay here. If not, cross over. And for today, I'm going to have you bring, if you want, left leg to stay put. Otherwise, bring it back. Not under, but back. And you're going to hug tight. We're going to start here. Now you can always, if you can't get that sit bone down, you can always kind of prop your pillow under there. I'm good, but if you need to. So we're going to sweep the arm around and just flatten the hand out. Close the eyes and pull. Leg in. Feeling that sense of groundedness through the sit bones, that base of your tail. So in my yin classes, I like to add colors, the chakra colors. So as we're doing this beautiful twist, feeling that connection from the base sit bones, the very root chakra, anchored down into red. So I'm wearing kind of a red outfit today. So imagine you're sitting on red rose petals, sitting on red leaves that have just fallen. And as you lift tall, imagine your crown is reaching up to that beautiful blue sky. And as your chin draws back, grow a little taller, hug a little deeper, honoring where you are. Taking that beautiful breath in through the nose, the back of the throat, down into that belly. Feel the belly expand against your leg. We're going to make a small adjustment. I want you to take your arm that's hugging the leg, bring it around on the inside. So you're going to let your arm rest. Let it just relax. Sometimes you have fingers facing the sky, but for this I want you to relax into it. Push into the leg. Lift and twist. Make adjustment with the hands. Growing tall. And hold. Thinking about bringing in positive energy. Calling in that positive life force. Peace and calm, energy and strength. Feeling that sense of safety and security in these uncertain times. Let's do 2 more breaths. Connecting. Feel heavy in your base, that sit bone that anchors you. Growing tall through the spine. So we're going to uncoil. Let's stay here with the legs, but we're going to revolve the other way. Right hand just going to rest. Left hand's coming around. Look back. So eyes opened or closed, you choose. Think about your heart center now. Breathe in that green energy. As you're looking over the shoulder, feeling the heart open. Receiving and accepting all this positive energy that we're drawing in. Can you make a small adjustment to go a hair deeper? Giving yourself grace where you are. 2 more big breaths here. Grow tall. Feel the connection through the belly into that heart. And we're going to uncoil back to center. So we are going to uncross just to give our legs a little release. Shake them out. We're going to do it on the other side. So same thing here. You have lots of choices. Left leg can pull in. You can do the whole sequence here. You can cross. Do it here or swing the leg behind. Remember, you're on You're not on the leg, you're wrapping tight. So you're gonna hug first, reach around, and just bring it over. I encourage you to close the eyes and feel heavy in your sit bones. Draw down. At the same time, you're lifted towards that blue sky. And as your shoulder pulls back, your chin is following, your heart is open. Imagine as you're looking over that shoulder, you see this field of green. Beautiful, healthy green fields. It could be a forest, it could be a field, it could be a pile of, like a field of grass, whatever you see. No wrong way. Soften the shoulders. We're going to uncoil and then go to the other side. You're going to bring that arm in front and let it relax. Right arm comes behind, lift and twist. So see here, can you allow your hand to relax? As you're bringing your shoulder back, your chin is following, you're growing tall. Noticing, is there a difference? So as you pause here, stay here a little longer, I want you to visualize you're twisting out, you're wringing out this beautiful tapestry. We're pulling it and lengthening it. That is your spine, my friends. Release and let go. Let's do one more strong breath. Slowly on the exhale, making your way to center. Let's carefully uncross the legs. And we're going to take the legs wide. So let's grab our pillow or your blocker and bring it in front again. And we're just going to lean forward. So maybe start high. Remember, I give you the option to go a little deeper. So maybe start here at the forehead to it, hands down. Let's flex the feet. So push to the heels. And then point your toes. Push and point. Now relax your feet, but lean. And I want you to start to think about the color orange. The color orange. And imagine there's an orange river flowing freely in and out, side to side, through the hips. Maybe do that little shift of weight with your torso, just a little bit. Gently, softly, releasing. As you anchor and root here, feel the connection from the base of your sit bone, anchored and rooted to that red. That orange energy through the hips. Can you maybe make a small adjustment? Maybe with your pillow, maybe with your legs. One more adjustment just to hold out. Maybe take your hands to the feet. I give you lots of choices. You do whatever feels good. There is no wrong way. So whatever feels good. Maybe even taking your hands back behind you. Interlace fingers, arms rise. Here you can tap into the energy through your hips, into your heart. And relax your feet, hold and pause. Three breaths, calling in, pulling in, breathing in. Say, I'm breathing in this beautiful life force. Calm energy, healthy energy, peaceful energy, beautiful energy. Releasing the hands, slide them down your legs, and then walk them in. Let's lift up. Bring the legs around. Let's take it all the way over to all fours, tabletop. And this is where you might want to use your blanket. We're going to put it under our knees. So let's start in tabletop position. Hands super wide. Let's take a couple cat and cows. Rounding and releasing. Stirring up the energy. So I talk a lot about chakras. I actually did a workshop not long ago. So chakras are the energy centers that run along the spine from the very base of the sit bones through the crown and beyond. And then hold it here. Press, press, press. Lean back gently. Hold those fingers reaching. Feel that lovely energy through your spine. Now shift your weight forward. So if you like to protect that left knee, just bring your blanket to it. And we're going to bring our right leg forward. And I want you to lean forward. So I would like you to just check out where your knee is above that ankle and your toes are in front. Lean forward. We're not going to take it to the floor. We're going to do a little twist to kind of stay lifted and open. So I want you to walk your hands in. So as you're pushing forward, notice, do you feel a little wobbly? If you do, open up a little wider. I'm doing it just for the sake of my hips. Energy at the hips is orange. Let's start with both hands to that right leg. Look over your shoulder. And as you are pushing forward, feel the connection from the left knee through the hip, down into that right foot. Your foot is anchored. Right arm's gonna reach back, press back, grow tall. So as you're reaching, lift, looking back towards your fingers. So imagine you've got a little fireball of energy in your hand. We're gonna take our left hand to our leg, bind to it, bring your right arm up and over. Overhead, teeter-totter over, push that energy forward. Left hand, wrap around your thigh. Grab yourself, hug. Give yourself a hug. Pushing, lifting, open up, gaze up. Throat center open. Imagine you're looking up to that blue sky. Right arm rises. Let's let that left arm rise to reach. Hips and shoulders forward. Lift up. Letting that head drop back. Take your tongue to the roof of the mouth. Slowly come back. Hands to prayer and in towards heart. Nice. Let's push back. Fingers are coming down. Toes rise. So you have a couple choices here. You can reach for your toes. You can just hold. Relax your foot. Bow that head down, looking back. Pushing the energy back. Feel that lovely stretch along the hamstring. Should feel pretty good. Can you make a small adjustment? Go a little deeper. And then slowly coming back to center. We're going to take hands on the inside and swing it around. So let's gently bring our blanket to the other side if you're using it. Right knee is coming to it. Left leg, just bring it forward. And we're just going to set it up here. So starting in that nice neutral stance, knee under or over the ankle, toes forward, start to push. Open up your stance if you feel like you need it as you press. Feel the energy from that knee up to the hip, all the way to the left knee, down. Grow tall. Both hands start that left leg, look over the shoulder. Left arm reaches. Grow tall. Eyes opened or closed. Feeling grounded and rooted and lifting. Beautiful energy swirling around inside, opening up that heart. Can you grow a little taller? Push forward, lift and lengthen. So imagine you have that fireball of energy in your hands. You're going to take our right arm down, touch your leg, left arm comes up. Bring it over. Now reach around, grab that thigh, hold it. Press. Heart center open, looking up to that sky. Feeling that challenge of balance. Left arm's going to reach. Gazing to it. Right arm, sweep it to the sky. Lift. Drop that head back, looking up. Eyes open here, gazing to that blue sky, pushing hips forward, heart is open. Let's take hands, wiggle them a little bit, bring hands to prayer in towards your heart. Nice job, fingers come down, gently push back, toes rise. Hold it here, you can go for your toes or just surrender down, lean into it. Go a little deeper, noticing how does the side feel? 2 more breaths. And gently coming forward. So let's transition hands on the inside. We're going to bring that left leg forward or back. Okay, so let's go into a little deeper positioning here. So open up your knees. Take your toes forward or together. So they're together. Your knees are open. We're going to lean forward. Now you can do this with your pillow. You might even want to let your chest come to it. But the goal is to keep your toes together, knees as wide as possible. Hands are out front. So I do like to add a little bit of movement here. So as you hang out, soften the face, your jaw, close your eyes, and stretch those fingers long. Reach, open your hands, then press them into the mat. Let your shoulders relax, feel the connection. So again, we've got that beautiful energy flowing freely through the hips, that beautiful orange energy. Can you tap into the energy in your shoulders, feeling the shoulders rise and fall? Draw in. What does your body need today? So from here, what I want you to do is just shift your weight forward. Hands may adjust a little. Press. Oh, yes. Into those hips. Hands super wide, supporting yourself. Can we gaze up? Toes stay tight, push back. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Gently soften, maybe make an adjustment. I'm gonna take my pillow away. I can go all the way down. Imagine that orange energy flowing through the hips, open through the hips. Gently on that next in-breath, let's lift. And just pushing forward. Head rises, looking up. That sun beating down on your heart, open, receiving. Come back last time. Calling into your body what you need. What do your body need? You know. Whatever it is, letting go of any worry, any stress, any anxieties. Feeling that state of calm right here, telling yourself it's okay. One more powerful breath. Inhale, shifting your weight. Gazing up. Nice. Tongue to that roof of the mouth. Head to center. Bring your legs in center. All right, let's swing it around. We're gonna swing the legs around, and I would like you to, we're gonna do a little more heart opener. So I'm using my pillow because it's a little bigger. So if you have a blanket, you might want to kind of fold it, let's say long ways. Because you want it to go under the spine, kind of along the spine. And we're gonna start with our knees bent. Coming down. So I said I'm going to use the pillow, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the pillow along my spine. But depending on the positioning of the pillow and how long your pillow is, if you like the feeling of your head falling back, I do. But if you don't, then use your second prop under your head. Okay, so you're just going to come on down. Let's start with your head off. I'm going to take this out. Head off the blanket or your pillow. Knees come together, feet are open. So right here, you're just kind of resting. Arms, let's turn the palms of face up. And I want you to really feel like your shoulders are kind of massaged around that blanket or pillow. I want you to focus on your heart center, your chest. Gazing up, chin is lifted, throat and heart are open, receiving. Can we take thumb and all 4 fingers together and just roll the wrist a little? Find that beautiful breath, go the other way. And then release, open the hands wide, send the arms out to T. And then overhead. Open up those ribs, lift, lift, lift. And then relax, arms back down. They don't have to be right by your sides, directly by your sides, but they can be a little softer out in a V. So I want you to take your knees. We're just going to shift side to side. Knee draws the center line. One more. And then right back to that center place. Both knees touch. And you roll the head gently, side to side. And this is a little easier to do if you don't have anything under your head. Otherwise, move it. Wiggle that jaw. Right to neutral. Let's take hands to the belly. We're just going to pause here for a little bit of breath. And I want you to think about the breath. Like a wave. So calling in what you need into that breath. Like an ocean wave, strong and powerful, beautiful, forceful. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly as that breath enters in. Two more big breaths. And then that last exhale, I want you to release the knees, come back to neutral. We're going to lift up. So take your arms by your sides. You're going to push down into your forearms and lift your head. I want you to take your blanket or block away right between the knees. We're going to do a little belly work. So come right back down. Shoulders are down. Let's just start by squeezing the block. Squeezing your pillow. Just sort of squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then from here, think about as you squeeze, pull that navel down into the floor and relax. Squeeze down into the floor. Every time you squeeze, see the color yellow. Yellow like rays of the sun. Yellow like a field of sunflowers, or maybe even flames of a fire. So we're going to fan that fire a little bit. Pull the navel in, squeeze your blocker pillow, lift your feet up. So I want you to make it nice and tight. We're going to squeeze the belly in, no arch. Lower down to the floor and back up. That's it. Lower down. Upper body is relaxed. Your shoulders are anchored. Your lower back is anchored. Now, if you can't go all the way to the floor, that's okay. We're using those belly muscles. Squeeze into your pillow or block. Think about yellow. Right now, we're fanning the flames in our belly. A couple more. Down. Bring it up. Can we take it to that halfway point? A little halfway point. Bring your feet up so you're like you're in your chair, and we're going to push out and in. Hands can go to those thighs. I don't want you to bring your knees in. It's just a little length and come home. Little length and come home. Belly's tight. Back is flat. 2 more, please. See that yellow. See those flames. See that beautiful rays of the sun. Now let's send our feet to the sky. Take your pillow and just maybe go, I have a long pillow so you can just adjust it. So it's still between the knees. We're just going to flex and point your toes. Take the hands on the back side of the legs. Slide up your legs, and I want you to pull. I want you to use your muscles of the arms. Let your tail come off the floor. Right now your legs are kind of straight. You probably are feeling a really big stretch in your hamstrings. Now bend the knees. Soften. So again, just gently hold. So you choose. Does it feel good holding onto your ankles? If you want, do big toe yogi hold. You take your first 2 fingers right between your big toe. Hold down. If you want, you can take your hands to the feet. So wherever you go with this, just honor where you are. Low back to the mat. Shoulders anchored. We're going to slowly release the hands and walk the feet back down to the mat. Let's do one more into bridge. You're going to take your blocker blanket away. You're going to lift the hips and just slide your pillow underneath that lower back. So you're still going to be lifted just a hair. Your tail is probably off the floor. Shoulders relax. I want you to think about your rib cage, your heart center. It's open. Can we kick one leg to the sky? Roll the ankle. Other way. And gently soften. Same thing, other side. Kick that leg high, roll the ankle. Other way. And then gently soften. From here, let's airplane the arms. Rock the legs side, hold, release. Feeling the openness through your heart, energy through the hips, awareness in your center. Squeeze the belly, come up, gently go the other way, cross over. Noticing, honor, remember you're giving yourself the grace to hang out in a pose. Squeeze that belly tight on the next exhale, come back to center. And gently lift up into that bridge. Take your blanket away or block. Come all the way down. Bring the knees in. Let's start with a tiny ball. Nose towards your knees. So we're going to make it a little wider. We're going to take your hands to your shins, let your legs flop out, and just rock. So what I want you to do is we're going to prepare for relaxation. I'm going to sit upright once I get you there because I'm going to read 2 cards to you. Something I always do in class. I usually just pick one, but seeing that you can't pick one, I'm reading it to you. Some choices. Take your props, use them. You could take them under your knees, that feels really good. You could take it under your back like we just had it a little bit ago. Open. So wherever you go, maybe your head is propped with a pillow. So wherever you go, get comfortable. I'm going to grab a quick drink. Giving yourself permission to settle in. If you have a calming oil next to you, maybe lavender or chamomile, maybe put that on, or even lemon or orange. It's uplifting. So as we pause here, I want you to give yourself permission to relax. Getting comfortable. Close the eyes. Feel like your body is totally relaxed right now. This is your time, so take advantage of it. Allow the stillness to come in. Feel the body heavy, but relaxed. And think about calling in that beautiful breath. Calling in that beautiful breath. Peaceful breath. So whatever you need today, imagine you're calling it in. You're attracting it right here, right now. Feel calm. Feel energized. Feel balanced. Feel safe. Feel that comfort. We're in this together. We're here together. Do this at night. Do it do it once in the morning, once at night. It's a short practice, but it will help give you that state of comfort, state of calm. So I'm just going to randomly pick 2 cards. Randomly pick. And I will read them. First one is, it's a finger up with a little heart, and it looks like it has an orbit around it. It says, I remember that only love is real. I remember that only love is real. Love is the energy that fills the universe. Love fills every cell of your body, every atom of your being. Like that. I remember that only love is real. Love is the energy that fills the universe. Love fills every cell of your body, every atom of your beings. Remember that. Love. That's what we all have. Love in our hearts. The more we share, the more we give. The other one looks like 2 gals looking at each other, and one has a hand up. I feel no guilt when I say no to someone. Oh, that's a good one. I feel no guilt when I say no to someone. It's better to say no when you need to and to say yes when you want to. Otherwise, anger will creep in and you'll resent the person or obligation. That is really powerful. I've done a YouTube on that, that we really need to do more of what we love to do and less of what we don't like to do. And saying yes when we feel like it's the right thing is huge. Right now, we can't say yes to a whole lot because of our quarantine, but this might be a really good one to remember, because once we start getting back to our reality, things are going to start creeping in. Oh, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you volunteer? Can you bring this? You know, like all that stuff, the hamster wheel. So if you think about what you really want, say yes to what you really want to and no to what you don't want to. So wiggle fingers and toes and slowly start to just draw the awareness back to the breath, back to where you feel your legs, your arms, your shoulders. And let's rock the legs in and out. Roll the head side to side. Maybe wiggle that jaw. Bring that slight smile to your face because you feel relaxed and centered, grounded and balanced. You have that beautiful life force energy inside, around you, abundant throughout. So I want you to stretch arms and legs out in opposition. Reach, 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 lengthen long. Feel the heart lift. Feel your rib cage lift. And then wrap around, pull yourself into that little hug, giving yourself that little bear hug. And then from here, roll it to the right side. Take your time coming up. I try to shuffle these after each class, so when I go to pick one, I picked one the same time a couple times. Guess that's a sign. So make your way upright or stay on your side, totally up to you, and just pause for another breath, feeling that beautiful energy surround you, that beautiful white light surround you, in you, feeling that love fills you up so much so that you can pour it out, share it, even virtually. And may that beautiful life force energy spill out into your family. Stay calm, stay healthy, stay beautiful, and just know that we will get through this together, better together. We have the choice. Doing videos like this, taking time for you to stay centered and calm is huge for your immune system and for your state of mind. So until next time, your peaceful warrior, Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.